like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, Lord Jesus. This is my review for Married at First Sight. Okay, season 8, episode 1. I can already say it's already more entertaining than the whole 7th season. The 7th season, horrible. But this first episode, which was 2 damn hours, 2 hours was already better. Since season 8, episode 1. If you have not done so already, please take a moment and become a Jaybird. I think that's how I was going to say. I'm going to keep forgetting until I get it right. But become a whole Jaybird and subscribe to my channel. Be an active Jaybird. A whole active Jaybird. Okay? Do not forget to also like, comment, and share this video. And to also follow me on Instagram, because my Instagram be popping. Anyway, and of course, all the information you need for me is down below in the description box. Do not forget to also shop my Teespring merchandise. I will have new stuff up within this month, and all that good stuff. Anyway, so this season at Married at First Sight, I can't remember what city they in. Is it Philadelphia? It's not Dallas, Texas. I forgot what city it is, but I digress. Anyway, they're doing 4 couples this season. I don't know if they've ever done 4 couples before. They said it's something new. I believe all the other seasons were just 3 couples, so this time it's 4. It happens to be 2 Caucasian couples and 2 African American couples. You know what I'm saying? Double dip, Oreo dip. Anyway, so I'm going to do a couple by couple. I can't do the whole, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be, I need order. So first up, we have Keith and Kristen. So Keith is a 30-year-old man. He lives with his grandmother, as he said. He says how he is a homebody who focuses on work and school. He actually has a job. He just happens to live with his grandmother because he's an introvert. As he said, no, he's not an introvert. He's just a homebody. So I don't know why he stayed with his grandmother, but he says he's really, really close to her. It could be because his grandmother's older, and sometimes, when grandma gets older, one of the grandkids moves in with grandma to make sure grandma's okay. He says for him, he just wants to make sure that his wife knows how to cook. Okay, that's what he wants. And then for Kristen is 28 years old. She's a real estate agent. I'm like, oh, she does real estate? Okay. She says how she is very picky. Okay, how she is, I'm gonna pop out of here, y'all. How she is very picky. And she has her family and friends has told her she's very picky and how she has too high standards. Can your standards really be too high? Unless you're a homeless person living in a hovel, at that point you can't be too picky because, you're a homeless person living in a hovel who may have a drug problem. You can't be picky or whatever. She also brings up how she does not give short guys any kind of play because she's 5'2". I can attest to that. I'm only 5'1", so I don't talk to short guys because it's like, what we gonna do? We both short. I don't talk to the short guys or even plus size guys. So I'm like, I'm short and I'm plus size. What we gonna do together? So I get when the short girl says she don't like short guys. I really do get it. And Keith is tall. He's tall, so that's a great thing. For her, she says that, she's just ready to get out there and do stuff. I say, but how picky is she? Because I didn't like her hair. I have a whole picture. I'm like, but you knew you were going to be on the television, okay? You knew this. You knew you would be on television. And this is what you chose to do with your hair. And you are a real estate agent. You didn't think they'll get your hair done before filming? I'm like, or was it just that hot to where your hair just kind of overheated or dry? I don't know what that is. It's clearly a weave. Okay, it is blended okayly, but it looks bad. I'm like, but she's a pretty girl. Okay, and we see in her little look, the other screen here, the hair looks good over here. Okay, it looks good here, but I'm like, well, it looks okay. She got to work on her edges. Okay, she got to work on blending. Cause I'm like, I just, girl, mm, mm. But I was like, I cannot believe that's her hair. Anyway, let me take this picture off because petty, petty, petty. Anyway, so but yeah, her weave was horrible. I don't. That weave was horrible. I just can't. It looks old. Okay. So we see they get told that they're going to be married at first sight. Oh, oh, and they both happy. They're both happy for different reasons, but they're both happy. We do see they go to their families separately or whatever. Both families are okay. No one is like, I can't believe it, Jesus. What you're doing? It's not a big issue for either person's family. So we do also see them going shopping for, a tux and a wedding dress. For the most part, that was also, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Um, we see her family who she's with say, I hope he has a lot of patience to deal with Queen Kristen. She do say her nickname was Queen Kristen. I say, girl, you too young and too old to be acting like that. I mean, you a queen. We are all queens, but you can't make it seem as if like somebody is like some peasants and some girl. No, your name is Kristen. Okay, your name is Kristen, and you can't be out here. When your family say, "I hope he got patience to deal with her." That's why you single. That is why you're single. I'm just saying. Anyway, the dress she picked, I didn't like it. It just to me it didn't fit her. It looked older. It was like, to me, it seemed like a 1920s dress. Y'all will see it later when I post it, but I didn't take a screenshot of that. Well, actually, no, you won't see until my next review because they didn't get married in this particular episode. They get married in the next one. Anyway, the dress she tried on, I didn't like it. I felt like it needed like a bra or something. It was just like, you know, I should have gotten a picture because girl, anyway. But I was planning on getting pictures of all of them in the dresses, but I didn't realize that all the couples would not be getting married today. Only two couples got married today, and the other two would get married next week. Anyway, him trying on his suit or whatever, I'm like, he's cute. Okay, I do think he's cute. He has some cute friends, well, at least one cute friend. Okay, and I'm like, why is he single? Is his penis small? Is his hand small? Does his breath stink? Like, why are you single? Why is she single? Well, she's single because she thinks she's a queen and she's probably out here dogging men who can't meet her standards, who may be regular dudes, but she won't like a mansion in Cairo or something. And they're like, we can have like a beach house in Malibu. Will that do? No, I need a mansion in the Asu Dhabi desert. I'm making up places. Anyway, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So we do see throughout the episode the men kind of meet up all together, the women all meet up or whatever, and we seen Kristen say like, I don't care what's going on, I'm not gonna have sex with him on our honeymoon, like I'm just not gonna do that. And I said, oh, okay, well, that's a respectable thing to say. You want to be respectable and say, you know what, I'm not sleeping with that man because that's just too much. However, we see that the people give them a bachelor party and a bachelorette party. So all the ladies are together for their bachelorette party, all the men are together for their bachelor parties, and they both like can bring a person with them or whatever. And at the bachelorette party, Kristen licked the stripper. You licked the whole stranger stripper. I mean, if you're gonna lick a whole stranger stripper, you can at least fuck your husband. I told y'all when I reviewed Married at Sight last time, and I told y'all if I'm married to this man, and even if he's a stranger, oh, we having sex on the honeymoon. It's gonna go down because I do assume with this show they're all STD tests. So I'm assuming they're all STD free. Because my thing is, I'm not going on Married at First Sight if you don't test me for STDs. Because if you test me for STDs, I know you gotta be testing him for STDs. And if you don't tell me you test me for STDs, I'ma say you need to test everybody here for STDs. So yeah, as long as everybody's tested for STDs and all that stuff, oh, we fucking. Oh, it's some fucking going down on that honeymoon. Anyway, but I'm like, she licked a whole stripper's face. Like, ugh. And he probably had women's vaginas all in his face and stuff. Ugh, girl, bad. Anyway, So we do see, it's wedding day, yay! We do see Keith getting dressed or whatever. And, for him, he like, what I'm saying, as long as my wife doesn't have fake hair and doesn't have fake nails, I'm good. Like, I'm just a natural kind of guy. I'm a simple guy. Like, I don't, I'm not into all that extra stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I just want a girl who can cook and, and hopefully have a real job. I mean, I giggle because I said she got a weave and it's a bad weave. But it's not overly, it's not like a bad weave as in it's just too much hair. I think you just need better maintenance of it. And some guys don't like weave. Like mostly all my exes don't like weave. I don't like weave either, truth be told. So I never wear it. I will get braids every once in a while, but that's like once every 2 or 3 years I'll throw some braids in my head. But I didn't think there was anything wrong with him saying he prefers a woman who doesn't have fake hair and fake nails. That's what some guys like. Some girls, you know what I'm saying, don't like wearing fake hair and fake nails. So, wasn't a big issue for me. But I'm like, Keith, you got a bad weave. Anyway, some of the couples exchange wedding gifts, in secret or whatever. So we see she got him a little trunk of things. It was really cute. It was a little note attached or whatever. And he opened up and he was like, okay, I got you some snacks because it's going to be a long day. You're going to be hungry. I got you some socks in case you get some cold feet or whatever. I got you some mints because, you know what I'm saying, I want it to be a good, breathly kissing or whatever. And also some liquor because everyone may need a shot. I said, oh, that was really cute. Really, really cute. And he gave her a little cute little nice heart necklace. It was really, really cute. So, I hope they haven't gotten married yet. We have to wait to the next episode. We do see her like, oh, wait. It looks as if it was raining when she was coming in. So she may want to fix her hair. Because we can't have the bullshit. Anyway, and that's all we get for Keith and Kristen. We'll have to continue on with their stuff next week. Now, next we have Kate and Luke. Okay. Kate and Luke. Luke and Kate. I'm trying to think if I like them. Like them or not. Not that I dislike them, but I'm like, you're trying to want to get like, do they look like a regular couple? I don't know. Like, she looks innocent. And he looks like, you know what I'm saying, he's down a party. I want to crack a joke about how his nose is shaped in his beard. And, but it'll be a sexual joke, and that's just not funny because I don't want to, I'm trying to be ladylike and not crack oral sex jokes about noses and beards. Anyway, Kate is 28. She says, I just want to be in love and married. So I'm like, you're a typical woman. You're a typical woman who really just wants to be loved and married. Or a typical person. Okay? She also brings up how she was dating a guy before, but he was Jewish. And his family wanted him to marry a Jewish girl. So she's not Jewish, so they broke up. Now he was a 30-year-old. And he says he's a hustler. He says his friends call him a modern day hustler because he's always doing these little odd jobs to make extra money here and there or whatever. But his main job is a civil engineer. Well, I don't know what that does, but okay. He also runs a speed dating like events or whatever. He's like, yeah, people think it's so weird for me to be hosting speed dating, but I can't really, find a girlfriend or whatever. But he also brings up how he is just so busy because he's doing all the goddamn jobs. He keeps just working. And so what do you expect? What are you going to do? He says for him, because he is so busy, he really just wants, and he can't date successfully. I want to just kind of skip the dating part of it and just get married and then build a bond. I said, you could do just order the bride from anywhere. But okay. So, we see them both telling their family. Luke mom, like, I think this is crazy. I think this is a mockery of marriage. She's just not so, yay. Her parents, her mom, because she said her parents got divorced after being married for 30 years. And so she doesn't even talk to her father. But her mom was like, oh, okay, it's what it is. So we again see them separately shopping for, suits and dresses or whatever. Luke brings up how he only wants to get married once. He wants to get married one time. So he's hoping this really, really works for him because it's kind of what he wants. Kate saw one dress and loved it, and that was her dress. Like, she's like, and it was like the first dress she kind of, they showed us that she saw. And she loved the back of it. It had like, buttons down the back, and she tried it on, and it did look great. It was really, really cute. Just anyway, we do see again them at the bachelor parties, bachelor and bachelorette parties, and you know what I'm saying. He like, I could have done without strippers, because the bachelor party had strippers, but so did the female one. So you know it was what it was. So I'm like, well, that's good that he's not like not into that, because some of the other guys was like, or whatever. So yeah, anyway. So we then see us wedding day, wedding day, wedding day. And you know, we see Kate again because her parents were divorced. Her father, she said she has not spoken to her father since her father and the mom got divorced. I say, I wonder did the dad like cheat or something, but maybe that's not it. Anyway, but she has not spoken to her dad since the divorce. So she's telling her mother how she asked her brother to walk her down the aisle. Mama crying, oh my God, it's so beautiful. My brother walked me down the aisle too. And I'm like, but that didn't work out, so I don't know if that's something you want to bring up right now, but whatever. So, you know, Kate brings up, like, for her, she's like, me and my father weren't close. He was always busy working. And so, because he was so busy working, me and him never, like, bonded or whatever. And then, you know, his mom got divorced, so we weren't close, so I don't talk to him. I was like, damn, girl. Anyway, you know, she said she hopes that the person she's marrying, you know, won't be like that, won't be just work, 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 and will want to build that bond. I say, girl, Luke is a hustler. He gonna be working, 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 working. Hopefully he knows to sit his ass down a little bit and get to know his wife. But we shall see. We do see during the wedding, you know, Luke is like going through the sides. Let me drop this down because I gotta show y'all something. He went to like but no, because her mom and his mom had a little conversation, like kind of calmed each other down. So that was one good thing. And then when he came out, because they showed him come out, he came out, and he like went and said hi to her mom, and then he was kind of like going through her side, just you know, introducing himself, and then he said, "Oh, it's a girl on her side that was at one of his speed dating things." And he's like, oh, are you family? She's like, no, I'm just a friend of the bride or whatever. So he's saying to his friend, like, oh, it's kind of weird that she's here. That's strange. A person for, I do all these speed dating things. And what's the odds that one girl who was there who I recognize is in the audience? I'm looking like, did you fuck her? Did you sleep with a person on the bride's side? Oh my God, that would be horrible. Okay. So he's like, wow, that's just weird. So then, you know, we see him waiting for her to come down and everything. And then he says this. I know her. Yes, he knows the bride. He knows. Look at his face. He's like, oh shit. Okay. He knows the bride. So he knows a girl on the bride's side of the family who's, or at least a friend of hers, who's in the stands as a guest. And he knows he like, look, I know her. Like, I know her. And that face don't look like I saw her at Kroger one time and we said hi and I took her groceries to her car for her, so I know her. It was like I know her vagina. Okay? Or I may have ate her vagina with my nose and my beard. Or what if she may know my penis but not my body? I'm just wondering. And then they show her coming down looking like, does she know him? Does she remember him? Like, how do you know her? Like, oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm like, oh shit. At this moment, I said, this season is already better than last season. Absolutely. I mean, just how he looks at her like, oh shit, it's you. I thought I burned you out and just put you out of my house, and now you're back in my house. Now you're gonna be my wife. I'm like, baby, we have to see what's going to happen with this. See what happens with this. Okay, so those who did not get married, so I'm going to get to the two who did get married. And we have AJ and Stephanie. AJ and Stephanie remind me of, was it Dave and Amber? Was it Dave? Yeah, Dave and Amber from last season. Just they do like this dark hair versions of them. That's what Dave and Amber times two. Dave and Amber 2.0 is what they remind me of. Anyway, So Stephanie is 35 years old and says she is desperate to find love, the love of her life. She says she's been cheated on in the past, and so she does not have time for games. And she likes to travel because she works in finance, and so she works in finance. And she's like, I work hard, I play hard. So I'm always traveling, doing this and doing that. And she's also like the last person in her family who isn't married. She's not the younger, even her younger sisters are married and she's not. She's the only one who isn't married. So AJ is 37 years old and he says he is tired of eating alone. He's an entrepreneur and says he has been single for 5 years and he's lonely and says he doesn't want any duds. AJ definitely reminds me of a fun person, but like also teen too much. Like sometimes you can be like, AJ, shut the fuck up. Like AJ, just calm down. Like AJ, just you want a 10, bring it down to a 7. Like you just a little bit too goddamn chipper for me. But also fun loving and fun hearted, so you probably can't cuss him out because it's just AJ. He's just he's just a goof or whatever. But I'm like he would get on my goddamn nerves. We see them both tell their families, and both families are okay. I say probably because they both are in their mid to late 30s. Like it's one thing you're like in your 20s still. Your parents may be like, you know what, I don't know about that. But I mean, at 35, 37, what you gonna say? I'm a full grown adult. I would never do married at first sight. Nope, I need to see the penis first. Anyway, we see them going, shopping for um suits and dresses, of course. And she was pretty picky. Not pretty picky as in she was being like bitchy or whatever, but I feel like because I'm sure they all went to the same store and they probably said this is the budget that we're gonna pay for a dress, and so put them good dresses out. And it's like, well, how about this dress? Like, nah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I like this one. I'm like, okay, now Stephanie, but she's older. She kind of knows what she wants, and she says how for her, what I'm saying. I'm the last one to get married, so this has to be perfect, and I want the perfect dress. I completely agree. So, and we see him getting his suit or whatever, and it was fine. It was easy breezy. So we do see, when the ladies all met up, because again, the guys met up at one point, and so do all the ladies. Um, all the ladies were sitting around talking, and when they noticed how Stephanie had on an engagement ring, and they was like, "Oh, that's weird." So we all was out shopping for jewelry for the wedding, like some earrings or whatever. And I saw this ring for $10, and so I bought it. And I just been wearing it so I can kind of feel like a fiance. And it was like a diamond ring, like a whole. I was like, girl, what would you ask for? That was, girl, okay. Anyway, I mean, to each their own. We do sit at the guy's joint bachelor party. He talking to the strippers like, "My mom would love you. You should come for Thanksgiving dinner." I'm like, you're at your bachelor party. Like, I don't think you should be telling the strippers that your parents will love them. Like, you already got a whole other stranger who you hope your parents will love. But I digress. Again, he seemed like the type who will have fun in any situation and may even sometimes have too much fun, but not like mischievous fun, but like he may not know he's overstepping some lanes and some boundaries. Okay, but whatever. Now we do see it's their wedding day, and we see that she gave him a basket of like different beers and drinks, and said it's kind of to explain her personality, which he don't know yet. It was cute. And then he got her a bottle of wine and a note that said, we can share this bottle of wine together on our 1 year anniversary. I'm like, oh, it's so nice. So nice. So she was trying to dress on, and the dress had like some kind of malfunction. Basically, it wouldn't like zip all the way and button close. So it was zipped up all the way, but the one closure where it would like close, it wouldn't close. Oh my god, I'm panicking. The dress lady was here. They had a whole little, safety pin that wasn't working. I'm like, the dress looked like it was up. It just looked like it didn't, it was weird. But she said, you know what, fuck it. I gotta get married. I have to go out here. So we do see, her mom goes over and introduces herself to his mother and father. It was really cute. It was like, "Hey, I'm Becky. Hey, Becky, I'm Jane. Hey, you're amazing. It was so cute, old white women meet, and it was just funny, weird. And then when he comes out, he walks out and he almost falls. So I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, what's going on here? Wait, I know the picture of him. Duh, it's the first wedding. Um, so he comes out. He looks so goofy. I could not get a whole picture of his whole suit, but I love the color that sucks. But he walks out, almost trips or whatever. It was kind of, I almost fell right there. He's just weirdly funny. He goes and talks to her mom. Oh, this is amazing. What's your name? And it was a cute little, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, I met your mom. Your mom's great. I love your mom. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm like, these white folk act like they have known each other forever. It was just so cute. It was just like, oh Lord. Anyway, it was cute and funny. He do seem like a lighthearted, joyful, joking person. Which is great. You don't want a dud, as he would say. Anyway, um, she comes walking down the aisle, okay? And I couldn't get a good enough picture of her dress because of the way they were coming down the aisle, but that's at least the top of it. He's like, she looks gorgeous, and I could not take my eyes off her. And he did look very happy watching her walk down the aisle. She says, oh, he's very cute. She liked how he looked as well. Even both of their families said how the other person was cute or whatnot. So, his family says, they want her to know that he is the most genuine person and he always gives his honest opinion. Her family wants him to know that she enjoys traveling and puts 100% into everything. And I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. So they do their vows or whatever. He says he vows to support her dreams, erase her fears, communicate and make her laugh with and at him at all times. I'm like, oh, you want to ease her fears? Oh, cute, cute, cute. She vows to never give up, put them first, be his partner, and he can always count on her. I'm like, okay, that was cool, pretty cool. So then they were married. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, they got married. I think I have a picture of them two together, together. I do. So they get married, and so they were, so her whole dress was really, really pretty, and that was them coming down the aisle together. They did end up taking like pictures together and stuff. It was really, really cute. They did a real first kiss, like a little. They went in for a double kiss, like eyes closed, slow and sensual, whatever. I'm looking like, okay, they were trying to do it, right up down the aisle. Anyway, and they seem to hit it off. As much as you can hit off with a stranger. They both bring up how it feels very natural for them to be kissing because they were doing their wedding photos and baby, they was kissing, like all up and through kissing, like they just kept kissing. And again, they say, it feels natural to kiss her. It feels natural to kiss him, and I want to kiss him. I want to kiss her forever and ever and ever. So it's cute. So even though I said they remind me of Dave and Amber, I meant by how they look, not by how they act. Like, but what if they are just like Dave and Amber? Oh, I'm gonna hate that. Oh my God, please no, don't do it to me. But it was cute. And so now they're married, and we shall see how that goes. And then last but not least, okay, we have Jasmine and Will. I love them together. I love her hair. I love his beard. I think they look like two people who would date in real life. And would have beautiful black babies. Like, I just love them together. Just absolutely love them together. Okay, love them together. So, Jasmine is 30 years old, owns her own home, has her own career. She said she wants kids, and so that's what she's looking for. She said she was in a relationship for 4 years that didn't work out because he did not want kids. So once it was discussed that he did not want kids at all, they both mutually decided to break up because she's like, kids was her deal breaker. So her and the guy she was with for 4 years broke up over that. He is 37 years old, and he says he's an introvert. He says how he wants to be married and have a family. He also works. I think he's like a financial. He's something. He had like a real job or whatever. He says he wants to be married and have a family. He says he feels like him being cautious is the reason he's still single. He brought up how, like, I think his mom was like a single mom and the dad wasn't really around, so he wants to have a whole family in that way. That he wants a mother, father in the house, and he definitely wants kids. That I feel like two is better than one. So it do seem like they have the same outlook on what they want to do. They have the same outlook on family. They want to be, married to someone. They want to have kids. So they do seem matched in that aspect. So they tell their families or whatever, his family was cool or whatever. But her dad, well, even her family, her mom, her dad, even grandma was like, oh, hmm. Okay, they don't agree with it. Dad said he has to think about walking her down the aisle. Mom's like, I can't believe this. And it's all because basically they don't know him. So they like, we don't want you to marry a stranger. And so that's their issue with it. So we do see them separately looking for, their wedding stuff. I loved her dress. I really did. She tried on two dresses. I love the first one. I think she picked the first one if I'm not mistaken. My eye itches, y'all. I'm sorry. I hate when anybody touch their eye and I'm up just digging all in, man. Anyway, so we see him. He picked a white suit, which I think is funny. But not all, it was like white with like black piping lining around the tuxedo. It was cute. And his friends say, like, his friends would say how they just hope that he doesn't hold back and be his old introverted self around strangers, to where he doesn't show her who he really is. And like us, who he really is great. That's like me. I feel like I'm an introvert. If I don't know you, I'm not gonna fully be my girl. I'm not gonna be that person. I have to get to know people to, grow accustomed to kind of just let my guard down. I think I did that with my channel too. Like in the beginning, I didn't fully let my guard down. Now it's fully down. Okay, because I know y'all now. But yeah, I can feel what his friends meant by, say he may not know her, so he may not be his whole great self because he's an introvert. We do see at the bachelorette party, he was chilling. You know what I'm saying? He said he hoped his future wife, was having a good time or whatever too, and she was enjoying lap dances. It was cute. Nothing too much, to see a fun night. And that was wedding day. Okay, so Jasmine had not heard from her parents yet. So of course she was a little bit panicky or whatever, but they show up. Mom, dad, her brother, grandma, all that show up. They can't let 'cause they black. Color people time. We be like all the time, okay? It is what it is. So, they still wish she wasn't doing it because, again, they don't know him. And they're like, I just wish I wasn't giving her away. I wish she wasn't marrying a stranger. She's my baby girl. And you know what I'm saying? I just don't want nothing else. Oh, May like my post. Thank you, Maddie. I don't know what it is. Anyway, distracted. Anyway, so we see that whole thing. Now, the wedding was outside, but it was hot because you see the guests sitting there sweating and fanning and tissue in their face. You see, they all have umbrellas because the sun is out. And I can't remember what state it's in, even what city. I think I keep thinking Philadelphia, but I really think I'm wrong at the same time. I'm just trying to see what Maddie liked. I'm just, oh, my makeup face. Thank you, girl. Anyway. So yeah, it looks hot outside. I will never do an outside wedding simply because I don't want guests having to deal with the elements, let alone me dealing with the elements. I've been to so many outdoor weddings and I'll be looking like sometimes it's either too hot, sometimes it's rainy, and it's different things. Like I just would not want the stress of having to figure out, oh my God, it's gonna rain today. Oh my God, it's so hot. Oh my God, it was booked. You know what I'm saying? I don't want all that stuff. And seeing the people outside, I can't believe y'all here for this bullshit. So they already don't want her to marry this guy, and it's hot too. And then what the wedding was like, they had to walk down all these stairs. So you saw her brother helping grandma down all these stairs, and I'm like, who wants to walk down all them stairs in heels and a big ass wedding dress? Not me. Nope. When I get married, I want to be barefoot on the beach. Okay, all day. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, we see Will comes out, and where's Will? So Will comes out and he looks great. I love the black, see he was white with the black piping. Was really, really cute. He comes out, he hugged Jasmine's mom, and she's like, oh, he's handsome, and I'm happy he came over and kind of introduced himself and hugged me, it kind of put me at ease. And Jasmine comes down the aisle, and her dad is there too. Even though he looks like, oh, this is some bullshit, okay? I don't want to give my baby away. No, help me, help me. That's what I feel like dad is saying. Anyway, Will says, she looked beautiful. I couldn't get a good picture of him at the altar, but that's a great picture of his suit. Anyway, he like, she looks beautiful, and I'm just relieved that she looks so gorgeous. And he didn't say it in a chauvinistic way. He said it as in she she looked beautiful, the same way a man who knows his wife is so happy how beautiful she was in her wedding dress. And I love how he said she looked beautiful in her wedding dress coming down the aisle to me. It was so cute. Oh, so cute. I'm like, oh, I love them. I love them. Anyway, so she says, he's tall, dark, and handsome. And that's what I asked for. I want somebody with tall, dark, and handsome. And she said she also loves the fact that she does not recognize him off any kind of weird websites. That's a good thing, too. That's true. Because you have to be aware of criminals and sexual predators. And you don't ever want to see someone who you saw on the news or on some website or something. Like, damn it, he was a rapist in that's other state. They don't know that's who, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to see that. Anyway. I'll be going so far. Uh, they both look amazing, of course, and then they both do, I think I have a picture of them at the altar. So I want to pull that picture up. Yes, I do. So of course I'm on frame. Anyway, Jasmine. Oh, he said, what I'm saying, when I saw her, she looked beautiful in her wedding dress. I smiled and I just lit up by seeing her. I'm like, that's amazing to say. Okay, amazing to say. So his family wants her to know that he's an introvert, but he's very, very great to be around. And peeling back the layers of him will be worth it. Her family wants him to know that she is loving and slow to anger, but if you make her mad, she will give you a look. All of us have that look we give our men when they piss us off. So that was great. He vows to, I was going to leave it there. He vows to make her smile, always give her the benefit of the doubt, and be considerate and caring. And she's like, oh, that's it? He said, yeah, I wanted to be short and sweet. It was cute because even when they were up there talking, I guess I can move this down slower. When they were up there talking, like he was saying little stuff and so was she, and they were giggling at each other. It was really, really cute. She vowed to be honest, stand by him, and embrace his family, stay committed to their marriage, and grow to love him. She said a couple of things too. She also said, like, if we stay committed in this, I'm sure we can find our happy or our happy place or forever. It was really, really cute. And the people were like, oh my God. Like his side loved her vows. Her side loved his. It was just so cute. It was oh so cute. And they were married and they did like a little lip kiss, a small lip kiss. I think last season Tristan and Mia didn't want to kiss on the lips at all. So it was cute how they kissed on the lips. They didn't do like what's their names? They just got Luke, not Luke and them. Who was their damn names? I don't know. The other two people. I can't think what their names is right now. I thought I had it written down, but I don't. But it was still, a kiss nonetheless. And then after the fact, they just seemed like they were getting along. It was a good vibe between them. They both felt great about getting married. You know what I'm saying? And she said, well, how do your family feel about what's going on? He said, oh, that was fine. What about yours? No, she said, is your family here? He said, yeah, they're here. They're cool about it. And then she said, well, my family's here too, but they weren't too happy about, the whole thing, like me, man, a stranger. He says, oh, she said, well, it's really my dad who had an issue. He said, you know what? I can get it. You're his daughter. And of course, because, who wants to give their daughter away to a stranger? The fact that he understood it without her even really saying it, I'm like, are they meant to be? Like, is this kismet? Like, what's going on? We do hear her dad saying as they walking up the thing, walking away or whatever. He like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my cop friend check him out. Now that we have his name, we're gonna run his name. We're gonna run a background check on him. I'm like, well, damn it, daddy. But you should, because again, they don't know the other person's name until they're married. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? A whole background check is what I would do too. We do see the family meeting for the first time, you know, because they're taking pictures or whatever. And then come to find out, they went to the same school. To the same school. Now, how many years apart are they? Because they're 7 years apart. So she's 30, he's 7. So they probably were not there at the same time. But, you know, when they were talking after the wedding or whatever, you know, they have like a little one-on-one time. Come to find out, they went to the same school, and her father like loved that school, like it's their alma mater or whatever. And you know, she's like, you know, he went to so and so school too. Like he's, you know, we all went to the alma mater, and they're like, oh, really? Oh Lord, you know what I'm saying? Her, they're like, you know what? I feel some relief. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You can't mess up, and you can't mess up. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? I love my daughter. I love my school, and I want to grow to love you too now. And I'm like, they are meant to be. Girl, they are meant to be. And they do some photos and they find a little kiss, okay? And I do feel like he was a little bit more natural kissing than her. I think she's kind of puckered her lips up, but he wanted to kiss his wife. But again, I want them to have beautiful black babies. I really, really do. I hope they mesh. I really, really do. Because, you know, first impressions is one thing. And, you know, you never know how it's going to go from there. But, you know, they mesh. Like, it's just, and they both say how, you know, and as they were taking pictures, they're like cracking little jokes here and there, like whispering each other's ear little jokes. It was really cute, okay? And I got these 2 hours for the show down to 40 minutes. Okay. Anyway, I'm done. Okay. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Peace. Until next week.
He's like love, 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 and music.